Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is TJ, and I want to talk a little bit about the referees in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Of course, I'm talking about the SWAC. The reason I want to talk about these referees is because, I've been watching quite a few SWAC games between the spring as well as the fall that we're in right now. And I have to say, man, these referees are trash. I have never seen so many ticky-tack calls being called in a game, and usually, you want the game to be called right down the middle. You want the game to be called, just and fair. But you do at the same time want to see these guys play. We want to see these guys go out here and perform. You can literally call penalties on every single play. There's a saying that you can literally call holding on every single play. And I'm pretty sure you can find pass interference, illegal contact, and all these other calls. I'm watching some of these games, and I just feel like these referees are too heavily involved in these football games. It should be no reason I should be seeing the referees pop across my screen more than any player that is on the field. And this has been happening every single game I've watched when it comes to SWAC football. And I understand that SWAC football is under a microscope as of right now because everybody is watching it. You got a lot of eyes that are on a product that wasn't there, with the hiring of Deion Sanders and all these other popular players like a Quill Glass and Southern University's defense. So there's a lot of people looking at these teams, and I get it. That comes with a lot of pressure for you doing your job. But when I look at some of these other teams like the SEC and the ACC, and you look at some of these teams that's in these conferences like Clemson and LSU and Alabama, and you look at these referees, they allow these guys to play. And I understand that you want to make sure that you get it right. And I do believe in transparency. Don't get me wrong about that. But at the same time, you have to let these guys go out here and play. Football is a physical game, and it's also a game of momentum. And every time as a fan, as a player, I'm pretty sure, you start to get into the floor of the game, all of a sudden, here come the flag flying everywhere for ticky-tack calls. I mean, it is just absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what needs to be done when it comes to these referees. I don't know if they need to go to more classes. I don't know if they need a little bit more instruction, but something needs to change because it is slowing down the flow of these games and it's making people a little bit more disinterested every time you're seeing flags being thrown left and right. And also, just some of the flags that's being thrown, they're throwing flags for plays that happen 1 and 2 plays back. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous the way that they're calling some of these plays. And also some of the calls, man. I think about the game against Jackson State where the quarterback was hit. It was pretty obvious that it was a forward pass. You had a player that picked it up from Jackson State. He runs it all the way back for a touchdown, and they get an illegal celebration call. Now, would that illegal celebration call even be called if they would have whistled the play dead, which was pretty obvious? And, it was such an obvious play, man. It shouldn't even resorted to those guys even running the ball back. Those are the type of things that I'm worried about when it comes to the SWAC. And I get it. These guys are nervous. They're on national television, and they're probably getting more eyes on them than they ever seen. But at the same time, man, you got to know how to call the game. You got to understand the flow of the game. And you also got to get in some type of a rhythm, man. Calling a play, I was watching the one SWAC game, I swear, it was like I seen the same referee like 18, 19 times. So I don't know who's going to see this. I don't care who sees this. The referees and the SWAC need to change. I don't know if they need to change as far as personnel or they need to do it at the seminars or something like that referees go to. But something indeed needs to change in the SWAC because this is becoming absolutely unbearable. And I understand that it's been like this for a long time, but looking at the direction in which the SWAC is about to go in, I feel like it's going to reach pinnacles in which it has not reached ever. You want to make sure that you get the right people in place. So refs, please, pretty please, stop taking over the game and let the guys play. Peace.